Okay, let's take a ride this Sunday morning. Nice Sunday morning. A little warm, a little humid, but no biggie. Get a nice breeze when you're going. I'll be pausing a lot. You don't, care all the boring parts. So I get to new streets, stuff like that. No need to bore you. Just to see the interesting stuff. Well, if you're from the area, you happen to pick this up, you've probably heard about all the rigmarole and complaining, griping about bike lanes and parking in the right lanes and the probable fines of parking in the right lanes. All I'm going to say is I thought they were a waste of money to start with, and they're still a waste of money. That said, if they're going to have them, they got to enforce them. Coming up on McMansion Road. I don't get it. Never have. Never will. Cookie cutters. But, we are having a housing shortage, of course, where all these McMansions are, that's not really providing housing that's affordable. Coming up on the 93 overpass, and doesn't really sound like there's a lot of traffic yet this morning. Of course, it's not even 9 o'clock yet, so as you can hear, actually that's 495, sorry, my bad. But still, normally at this time of the day, that would be a whole lot worse. Coming up on one of my favorite stretches. Why is it my favorite? Because I'm still a kid at heart, and I get to go really fast. As long as there's no cars, one's right behind me. We're starting off at the top, I'm about 13 and a half. Now just let gravity take over. I got up almost 25 miles an hour. All right. Yeah, enough for now. All right. We'll try something today. I get up here to the intersection. I'm actually going to try riding along 133 or Lowell Street or whatever you want to call it. This is pretty hectic. I'm going to be right by the entrances to 93. I may change my mind when I get up there, but let's see how it goes. All right, well. Not too bad out here, but let's be honest. Other than a Sunday morning, I probably wouldn't do this. It's not because I feel unsafe. People are relatively careful. It's just that I don't want to be that asshole holding up traffic. Okay, here's the entrance to the highway. I want to get by that quickly. One down, one to go. That's northbound, as you can see, probably. Plenty wide right here, plenty of room. Okay, coming up on the entrance. Nobody's behind me, right? You're very close. You got plenty of time to get across. Nobody trying to get off the highway. That's always good. Like I said, I would not be doing this on a weekday, especially at this time of the morning. All right, I'm going to take a left up here. Nobody's coming. There we go, back off the beaten path. Oh, I just hit 1,100 miles. All right, a little to the left here. Nice little town, nice little area. Okay, this would have been a cool place to grow up. Got a playground, soccer field, baseball field, right across the street from you. Boy, those kids know how lucky they are. Okay, actually in Tewksbury now. What's the difference? Nothing by me. Okay. But, yeah. Different town. Oh, all sorts of people up at the airfield. Yeah, they have radio control aircraft here. Yes, I made my first flight with these guys on Wednesday. They stopped and see if my instructor happened to hear. He was interested in my trike. Well, let's see what's down this way. Yeah, I'll tell you, those guys at the airfield, our radio control, they make it look so easy. I know for a fact it isn't. Thursday when I had my bit of training, yeah, I could almost Yeah, I had a couple moments of successes while flying. All right. Let's see where this brings us. I don't think I've ever been on this street. Certainly not on the trike. See where we're getting. Oh, looks like they've got a nice senior center here. Yes, I know, I just went the wrong way. Not that far from home. We have to come down and check it out. Certainly plenty of parking. Only about 6.5 miles from home. At least by going that way. If I went around Agate Pond like I normally would, yeah, it'd be a lot longer. Yeah, I decided to turn around there. Don't really want to, although it's hard to get lost, don't want to get turned around. I mean, I still have plenty of battery life. But, yeah, this thing's a little difficult to pedal when you're out of battery. Tried it when I first got it, while the battery was full charging. It wasn't fun. A little twisty-turvy, but they repaved it, so it won't be bumpy anyway. And compared to some roads, this does not appear to be that twisty-turvy. Yeah. That must be Massachusetts twisty-turvy. Yep, those guys certainly do make it look easy. We just went by the airfield again. Coming back up onto the town line. We're in Tewksbury, Andover. You know, there was a bump. No, I just made a thought. Oh, it'd be, anybody watching this wants to gift me a helmet-mounted GoPro, because there's a few nice houses that I just turn around, really like them. Like there's one I just went by. Really beautiful house, beautifully landscaped, way more work than I care to do, but they probably got a caretaker. Yeah. Decisions. Go back out on the busy road, or turn left and go around Agate Pond. I'm going to go Agate Pond way. Rather nice and quiet along this way, just until I get out to the intersection. And again, still it's early Sunday morning, so still shouldn't be too bad. Okay, now, I don't know if you saw that, but this has a magnetic catch under pavement. I don't have enough magnetic signature. I'd have had to wait for a car to come. Oh, goody, look at that. Nice little porta toilet. Yeah, I never really noticed that before. I don't know how long it's been here. But it came in handy right now. I mean, I could have made it till I got to home or another place, but if it's there, why not use it? All right. Let's get over here on the other side where you're supposed to be. All right. Okay, you know, one thing about this is you guys can't really see the perspective. This is actually a relatively steep hill. And this is one of the few places where I actually will jump up into pedal assist 4. Could actually use 5 even, but yeah, I'm not that old yet. But even at 4, I'm working. But it's not that much farther to where it gets easier, so I will carry on. There we go. It's getting a little easier now. Back down to 3. Another one of those really nice houses, kind of cool. Can't even see their backyard, but they got all sorts of cool stuff back there. It'd be the kind of place I'd like to live. All right, let's get back on high plane. Get back up to pedal assist 4 on this one. All right, that's the worst part. Pedal assist 3 is easily fine. We'll probably be doing 2 right now, might as well. Might have to go back up on 3 here in a little bit, but let's see what we do. Okay, up over 27 miles an hour. No cars were around. This is about 28. All right, time to start slowing down. The curve coming up. Yep, the 8-year-old little boy in me is still alive. Another section of road I've never ridden before. Lowell Street again. But it's still Sunday morning, but it's busy. With a whole line of traffic. If you followed along, you know this is the intersection. I usually use the pedestrian crossing signs, but I usually don't come this way. Well, today I'll just go straight across. And there we go. I'm out this way. I think I'm going to go to the North Andover Farmers Market. See what's cooking out there.